There's the buzzer. Third period is about to get underway. Again, thank you so much to Nick for letting us use your phone. We were having just nothing but trouble with connectivity issues. Apparently there's bad juju around all of my electronics this weekend. So fortunate to have a person kind enough to help us out. That's great. So if you are watching on the YouTube, then thank Nick. Yakeley at the center dot. Hannafin and Bottomley to his left and right. Bruton and Carson behind. They're taking Covington and Myers out of the box. We still have two Capistrano players in there. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Bottomley swings around to the corner behind the net. Capistrano with a head of steam. They work their way out from behind and head up ice. Kept in check now. They have to cross to the other side. Good job on the forecheck by Vancouver. That puck gets out. Carson gets to it, and he puts it back in. Vancouver tags up in the meantime. Capistrano picks up the puck. Out to center. Carson. That puck won't sit still. And it takes him 3 whacks to get it. And then Yakeley puts it up into the bench. And there's a coach up there who's running for his life. And that puck was coming to get him. It had eyes. 13-16 and counting in the third period. And if I had to guess, I would say that clock is probably going to run the whole period. The goal differential, I think, is 7 when you just leave the clock on in the third. Of course, if the differential gets to be below 7, they should stop the clock again. And if they do, I will let you know. Carson turns around, sends that into Capistrano's end. Puck goes down below the goal line. Capistrano picks it up. Yakeley was in the right spot, right behind the net, and that puck just wouldn't sit still for him. Now that hits the top of the glass. I thought that should have been a stoppage, but it bounced back into play. Offsides. That will be an offsides call. As Jacobson for Capistrano just not quite patient enough. So we'll get a face-off just outside Vancouver's end. Covington's going to take the draw. Triplett and Holland out there with him. Pfister and Hobson on defense. Covington. Capistrano over the line. Leaves it. Shot. Oh, pass. Great pass. Great pass by Capistrano. Burchell got a piece of it, and Hobson and Burchell combined to just pin it up against the goalie's side. Nice job. 11:48 left. And look at that. Sometimes good things happen. Covington at the dot. Holland gets to it, puts it up ice, held in at the point. He tries to kick it down. Now Covington out to Triplett. Triplett, from behind, gets shouldered out of the way. Angled off, I believe is what that's called. And Capistrano dumps the puck. Burchell's out. It looks like he's going to leave it for Hobson. Hobson lifts it up into the corner. Nobody there for Vancouver as the Yotes cycle now. Back to the corner. Looking to pass out front. They get it. Oh, nice pass. Great pass right out front. And Capistrano doesn't waste any time in putting that one away. And now we've got Covington and Hobson looking at each other saying, you had him, no, I got him. And in between that, the puck went into the net. So, 10:45 and counting as Capistrano puts in their 10th goal of the day. They've stopped updating the shot count now. So, it's stuck at 32-4. It's been there for a while. They didn't count that one that just went in, so I'm not expecting them to increment that counter by any more. Capistrano at the dot. They go D to D. Oh, whiff. Hannafin got a step. Shot goal. Hannafin goes glove side. That's a great shot right there. That's a great one-on-one opportunity. And just lift that puck right up into the corner, right where Mother hides the cookies. That's where you should put it. So a second goal. We are back to 10-2, I think the score should be, although we've got 9-2 showing on the board. There it is. There's the 10th goal. So 10-2. 9:45. Yakeley at the dot. Back to Carson. Carson over the red line. That's played with a high stick by Capistrano, but no call. Yakeley in the corner. He's going to get rubbed out. Capistrano plays that up the wall. Nope. Squeaks out and into the near corner now. Capistrano's going to get there first. And they take the puck behind the net. Yakeley puts some pressure on. Capistrano turns the corner, heads up ice. Picked by Hannafin. Hannafin gets ridden off, but not before he puts that puck into the near corner. Yakeley is going to go pick it up for Vancouver. Can't get it. Capistrano plays it around to the other side. Held in at the point by Carson. Oh, big opportunity for Yakeley in front. Couldn't convert. Capistrano bangs that around. Bruton at the point. Will hold it, send it in on net. Puck is loose. Yakeley's there with no stick. So that's not going to help out. Yakeley goes and picks his twig up. In the meantime, Capistrano breaks out. Bruton and Carson both back. Carson needs to get his head up because he's got a loose guy behind him. Great shot. And Burchell will gobble it up. Capistrano right on the doorstep waiting for a rebound to come out. Nice job by Burchell to contain that rebound. Not allow anything to squeeze past. 8:26 and counting. We have Covington, Triplet, Myers with Hobson and Pfister on defense. Covington cleanly won that draw back. Pfister tried to put it up the wall. Capistrano got to it first. Capistrano, the puck comes out the dot, sent back into the wall by Covington. Now fed down into the corner by Capistrano, and they look like they're going to try to set up a cycle. Puck comes out, it's loose. Now goes into the corner. Covington's there for Vancouver. Puck comes down to the corner, around the net. Slot tipped by Pfister up to Covington, up to Myers out of the zone. Myers takes it up the wing and sends it in deep behind the net. Covington's going to meet it in the corner with Triplet. Capistrano will get to it first, and they're coming the other way. With a head of steam, Hobson and Pfister back. Hobson gets skated around. Pass. Can't put it on net. Out to the point. Shot in off Covington's skates. Triplet sends it over the blue line. Now it comes back into Vancouver's end. Pfister plays that up ice. Capistrano has to tag, and they do. They dump the puck. Hobson grabs it and sends it up to Myers. Myers, I think he gets a piece of that. And then the puck goes all the way down to the other end. Yakeley centering feed. Nobody there for Vancouver. Boy, that's a frustrating play. That was a nice opportunity for Vancouver that just could not be converted. Puck goes wide into the corner. Up the wall, out of the zone. Sorry, I got caught watching the bench there as Vancouver changes up. Bruton in. That puck goes up. Woo! Nice catch by a fan there. That was a great job. Looks like there's a young lady there that probably saved her life, more than likely. Look at that. That might be overstating, but you don't know. You don't know. Bottomley's going to line up to take this draw. And Hannafin kicks it back to Bruton. Bruton taking a look up the wall. And Capistrano, long stretch pass. Broken up by Bruton. Carson off his backhand. Hannafin plays that. Nope, no high stick. Referee waves that off right away. Carson sends it up the wall. Out of the zone. Bottomley puts that forward into the corner. Capistrano on the forecheck. Oh, I'm sorry. Capistrano gets that puck first, and they look to fly the zone. Nice job by Holland, who gets back just in time to provide some pressure. High slot, puck chipped in, blockered down by Burchell. It pucks in the corner. Behind the net, Capistrano tries to get out and looks to feed the front of the net. He's looking, cycles back to the corner. Behind the net, fed out front. Oh, nobody can get to it. Slot, shot high, and that's up over Burchell's shoulder. I didn't see if that was tipped or not. but it was shot with malicious intent, that's for sure. Nice shot by Capistrano. That's the 11th goal of the day. Capistrano leads 11-2. Yakeley, Myers, and Triplett with Bruton and Carson on defense. Yakeley wins that back. Carson over the red line. Triplett puts that puck down into the corner. Capistrano gets a piece of it. Bruton steps up. I think he holds that line. Sure does. Puts the puck back in the corner. Puck comes across the slot. And now right back. Capistrano working to get the puck loose. Carson got a good piece of that. Put it wide of the net. And now Triplett on the forecheck. Oh! Capistrano worked his way past him. Now up to center. Capistrano puts that puck deep. Burchill will step out. He will leave it for Capistrano. Net's empty. Oh boy. That was exciting. And fortunately, defense was able to push that puck up out of the zone. Capistrano with possession as we're spinning down under 3 minutes in the third period. Hannafin gets a hold of that puck. He goes wide. That's a hattie for Hannafin. I'm not entirely sure, but if I had to guess, I would say that goalie probably moved his glove out of the way, is how that puck managed to go in. So, 10-3, 11-3, excuse me. 11-3, and we are just under 2 minutes now in the game. Capistrano with possession. Cutting in, looking to pass in front. Nobody there to challenge, now behind the net. Pfister steps out, back to the point for Capistrano. Capistrano looking to go move to the center. Feed the puck down into the slot. Comes out to the point. Holland on his backhand gets that out of the zone. Capistrano goes back to pick it up in their own end. Holland on the forecheck. Capistrano off the wall. That'll be icing if it goes. It'll go. So 1:20 and counting left in the third period. Capistrano leading 10-3. Last minute of the period, Covington wins that over. Bottomley in the corner. Capistrano gets to it, puts it up the wall. Capistrano pushes that up. That'll be icing. Sure enough, so with 45 seconds left and counting, we will get another face-off down in Capistrano's end. Puck comes over the blue line to center ice. Capistrano. Nice stick handling there. Can't quite gain the blue line. Maintains possession though. And that's the buzzer. At the end of 3, your final. Capistrano 11. Vancouver 3. We'll keep it here through the handshake line, and then we will flee and run away. And you won't see us until tomorrow if I decide to come do this again tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Well, it looks like there's not going to be any brawls today during the handshake line. That's really the only reason we keep it here. So, in light of that, we'll call it an evening. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll see you tomorrow for the Utah game.
If the boys make it out of the escape room.
If the boys make it out of the escape room, they're going to an escape room tonight. Good point. Good point. If we have a team tomorrow, they'll be here to play the Utah High School Selects. So, until then, have a good night. Warm-ups have concluded. We'll get these pucks picked up, and then we'll get this show on the road. Wow, we're just right on time. Fantastic. Just as we expected.